Wrigley Field. The scene today, Friday Night Baseball in a matinee. And this old school National League rivalry, the St. Louis Cardinals and the Chicago Cubs from Clark and Addison today. Holmes in his second start as a Cub, the first time he has started a game in this ballpark. One of the big trade deadline moves coming over from the Mets.
Yeah, they had to have some more depth, especially to the right-handed side of this rotation. Clay Holmes is still building himself back up, but I love that he throws the contact. That plays very well to this athletic and talented defense that has Gold Glovers all over the field. And as he builds them up, you're going to see that ground ball rate at 57%, which is one of the best in all of baseball.
Here is Liberator in 23 starts, an ERA over 5. And as we said, sometimes he looks like the guy that they expected to see this year when they made him the opening day starter. Other times he's given up the long ball. He's allowed 4, 5, 6 runs in a game, and you really don't know which guy you're going to get.
Bregman looks like the Alex Bregman the Cubs thought they were getting when they signed him. He has been in a groove lately.
It's a fly ball here to shallow left center field. Bit of a late start for Fermin coming in. And he's there now, and he makes the catch. So both pitchers work a 1-2-3 first.
I think for the ball hit to left center field and left field, the high ball that's hit pretty hard is going to have an issue with the wind for the left fielder and maybe even the center fielder. I think the ball has been blown, probably blown a good 20 feet farther over towards left field.
2 up, 2 down. That's 4 fly ball outs already for Holmes out of the first 5.
Here's Mason Wynn.
And Wynn swings and misses. Strike 3. And chased a cutter off the outside. Once again, the Cardinals go down in order.
So far, both pitchers got the fly ball working. Not a lot of ground balls, mainly all fly balls.
Nico Horner digs in, right-handed batter.
A swing and a ground ball to first, way off the bag. Burleson gets to it, throw for Liberatore, and just out at first, Horner. Liberatore went sprinting to first base, and Horner can run. A close play, and Nico is just out.
Well, the Cardinals did not need another play at first base where the pitcher doesn't beat the runner there. That happened twice in the last couple of weeks, and Libby had to take that direct route to first to get there in time.
Carson Kelly at the plate.
A swing and a miss. Liberatore strikes out Carson Kelly. 6 up, 6 down for Libby.
Now for Clay Holmes, this has been a step in the right direction already so far today. 6 up, 6 down against the Cardinals. As Brian Torres leads off here in the 3rd inning. He's the DH today. There's a fly ball to left field. Another fly ball out for Clay Holmes here. That's 5 of them so far.
So Fermin at the plate.
Fermin swings and misses. Strike 3 as Holmes gets him with a sweeper. 2 down.
Now Clay Holmes sharp so far today. That's his 2nd strikeout. Fermin the 2nd out here in the 3rd.
See, that depth change on that slider, you're looking for a sinker, and you're thinking that that's going to roll back into the inner half part of the plate, and it darts west of you.
Brings up Cesar Prieto, who has been back and forth from the minor leagues to the major leagues this year. Prieto hits a ground ball the other way. There's Swanson with his first opportunity today in the infield, throwing out Prieto. It's a 1-2-3 inning once again for Clay Holmes.
The switch hitter will lead things off, just 1 for 11 with 4 strikeouts against Matthew Liberatore in his career, but we know how well he has hit the St. Louis Cardinals.
Chases a ball in the dirt here for strike 3. Herrera goes to get it, has to release a quick throw, and he gets Happ at first for the out.
Herrera showing that athleticism, and he really only had 1 play because Happ can get down that line, and so a little bit of a shortstop type throw because the momentum is taking him to the first base dugout. Kick off that right wrist, and that was the only throwing lane he had. So big at first out, especially how talented this Cubs team is, especially offensively. You got to be able to get that leadoff runner. 2nd
strikeout in a row for Libby, and Tyrone Taylor will bat.
As Taylor hits a roller to short, Mason Wynn gets to show off his arm.
He gave us the lunch portion throw across that diamond, though, man. Watching him, you're talking to Marble. Every single day, he can make a fantastic play, but he can also make a routine play noticeable as well.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out. 2 strikeouts in the inning.
A little more like it for Holmes. Back-to-back ground ball outs after a handful of flyouts the first time through the order.
So 11 up, 11 down for St. Louis. Now the batter is Alec Burleson.
Hard ground ball here. It's Bush with a sliding stop. It's Holmes on the bag for another out. The Cubs defense shows up here in the top of the 4th. Clay Holmes with 12 up, 12 down. A little help at first as Michael Busch makes the play to win the inning. It's Pete Crow Armstrong leading off here in the bottom of the 4th inning in a game that has not had a base runner yet. Clay Holmes has retired the first 12 in a row. Matthew Liberatore the first 9 that he's faced. There's a ground ball the other way. Mason Wynn with a dive. Can he throw it? What a play! Mason Wynn may be the only man on earth who could have thrown out PCA on that play.
Wait, I don't have nothing to say. I don't have anything to say. If that's not baseball at its finest, you have one of the fastest runners in all of baseball and one of the guys with the best arm strength. 2-3 hop it over there in a bang-bang play.
He skipped it like a rock across the lake.
Seiya Suzuki now at the plate, 1 away.
Liner up the middle. It's a backhand stop by Weatherholt. His throw is there to retire Suzuki.
You cannot tell me this is not a rivalry game.
Back-to-back terrific defensive plays. Mason Wynn. That time it was Weatherholt, who right behind the second base bag took that hard shot that went right by Liberatore, was able to come up with it and throw him out. That was unbelievable play by JJ.
There's a fly ball to right from Alex Bregman. That's Jordan Walker's territory. And both starters are perfect through 4.
So 2 down, top 5, no score. Cubs and Cardinals, the opener of a 3-game set. The batter now Mason Wynn, right-handed hitting shortstop.
And bouncing ball to short. Dansby Swanson has that. How about the start to this game? We're halfway through, and there has not been a base runner.
Busch strikes out, and that's on a curveball. All 3 strikes on curves. Liberatore has struck out 4, and here's Nico Horner.
Let's see if the meat of the order can come through here.
And a line drive to right. There's the first hit. The first base runner, the first hit, and the reaction at Wrigley as the Cubs get somebody on base.
This makes my point. Everybody in the ballpark's feeling it on both sides.
We talked about Herrera's inability to throw out base runners, and that could come into play with Horner. 19 stolen bases this year.
Right down the middle, strike 3 call. 95 on the heater, froze him.
Horner's running, throw down from Herrera, nowhere near. It's the 20th stolen base for Nico Horner.
Liberatore pitches to Happ. Strike 3 call. 3 strikeouts in the inning. Horner is stranded at second. We go to the 6th.
Holmes gets his 3rd strikeout, 1 away here in the 6th.
That's what I mean about the depth change. Get out in front and not allowing the hitter to be able to eliminate the pitch mid-flight.
1 out in the batter, Jose Fermin.
Fermin sends it down the right field line, and it's going to drop in for the first Cardinal hit.
Here we go.
That's his 55th hit, playing in his 84th or 85th Cardinal game now.
Well, both teams have a hit now, but still no runs as we go to the bottom of the 6th. And that's ball 4. So that's the first walk issued in this game. And leadoff man on, Tyrone Taylor starts it off for the Cubs here in the 6th.
See if Dansby can get a hanging slider.
Swanson lines one into center field. It drops in for a base hit. Taylor being held at 3rd as the throw is cut off by Burleson behind the mound, but Dansby with a base hit.
Here comes Oliver Marmol. Soriano ready in the Cardinal bullpen. St. Louis will make the change. Quite a job by Matthew Liberatore here at Wrigley today.
Cubs threatening here in the bottom of the 6th inning. A scoreless game against the Cardinals with just 1 away. And the enormously powerful Seiya Suzuki will dig in.
And Suzuki with a fly ball to deep left. It sends Fermin back. He's at the ivy. That ball is gone! Seiya Suzuki says see ya! And the Cubs take a 3-0 lead.
For Seiya, home run number 21 on the year.
Well, you're looking for a ball out over the plate enough where you can get it elevated. They try to stay inside on him, but it just leaks over the inner half. And Suzuki hits this ball a mile in the air. But
he's back out there for the 7th inning. Cubs had their bullpen up. Maybe if they had busted it open a bit more, Craig Counsell would have gone to the pen, but Holmes does come back out for the 7th facing Herrera. And Herrera with a sharp ground ball, but it's right at Nico Horner. 1 out.
Out against Herrera, 1 out here in the inning. Cubs up 3-0.
There's a liner right at Swanson. The Cubs not only a great defensive team, but greatly positioned as well. 2 balls have been hit hard, but right at these guys.
Batter now is Jordan Walker.
And that's ball 4, the first walk allowed by Holmes.
This is going to be it for Clay Holmes, and what a Wrigley Field debut for Holmes in a Cubs uniform. Counsell clapping his hands, gets the ball from the veteran starter. And listen to the crowd here at Wrigley saluting this terrific performance today from Clay Holmes.
You see Mr. T over in the Cubs radio booth getting ready to sing. Take me out to the ball game.
I pity the fool. There goes the legend.
Chicago native. Now, Mr. T is such a legend, they even let him wear Ernie Banks' number to throw out the first pitch.
Listen, who gonna stop him? That's the question I got. Who gonna stop him?
There's a fly ball to left. Ian Happ is under that. Mr. T can sing his heart out. The Cubs have a 3-0 lead at the 7th inning stretch.
All right, Cubs fans, let's make some noise. 1, 2, 3. Take me out to the ball game. Take me out to the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and crack good jacks. I don't care if I never get back. It's root for the Cubbies. If they don't win, it's a shame. For it's 1, 2, 3 stretch you out at the ball game. Let's go, Cubs. I pity the fool.
Cardinals will now send the tying run to the plate, just one away here in the top of the 8th. Men at first and second for St. Louis. And Cesar Prieto, a left-handed batter, will dig in.
Fly ball to shallow center. Pete Armstrong backs up just a step, makes that catch. 2 away now. Brings up J.J. Weatherholt. Weatherholt hitless today, but he's done some damage against the Cubs this year.
Swing and a miss, strike 3. Zephyr John gets Weatherholt with a 99-mile-per-hour heater. And the Cardinals lead 2.
Jacob Webb has 8 saves in 12 opportunities.
Webb has been fantastic in his first year with the Cubs.
Ivan Herrera leads off. Herrera with a looper and a base hit. So a line drive single for Ivan Herrera and a quick start for the Cardinals. A one-hopper up the middle. Swanson smothers it, flips to second. That's Bregman covering for the out.
Have a seat.
Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Webb gets Walker with a fastball. 2 away.
Church loops it toward right field. After it is Horner. He tracks it down and the Cubs win. 3-0 the final at Wrigley. Suzuki's homer was enough. And the pitching outstanding for the Cubs this afternoon.